It is okay to say no without explaining yourself. You do not need to justify your decision. When you explain why you say no to things or people, it's like you are justifying why you said no. It's like you're giving yourself a reason. You're giving people a reason. When you justify when you justify why you're saying no, it's almost like, okay, you're proving to other people that you didn't need to say no, or you're proving to other people that your decision may have not been the best, instead of just saying nope, and you don't need an explanation. Especially when it comes to dealing with people who are just not good for your life. Because people will try to manipulate and play with you. And when they want an explanation out of you, then they could start projecting things onto you, or they can start making you guilt trip or feel guilty or feel bad about a certain situation when you explain yourself. But if you just say no and keep it moving and don't explain yourself, that's going to cut all of that out, because you're standing firm on your decision. When you justify and explain yourself, that gives people a way in. It gives people a way in to change your mind. And the thing is, you have to trust your decisions. You have to be confident in what you decide, without explanation. You don't always need to explain why. Like, if you don't want to go out with your friends, or you don't want to go out with a person somewhere, and you say no, like, you don't need to explain why. If you're saying no to a decision or helping someone out, anything, you do not have to explain yourself. And that you waste so much energy with explaining yourself as well. Everything does not need an explanation. And I remember there was a time when, this is harder for people pleasers, because when I was a people pleaser, I literally would just feel like I had to explain myself in order to please people, because when you say no, I mean, that can turn people off, or that could not be like good for certain people. But you saying no is honoring yourself versus, trying to always honor other people. And the thing is, you have to honor yourself first. So if you say no and you're firm on that decision, you don't need to justify why you said no, because you are honoring yourself, because you said no and this is how you feel and this is what you want. So understand that you have to honor yourself and respect yourself. And when you explain yourself and all of that, it's like you're just, it's justification, and everything doesn't need a justification. But as a people pleaser, you feel obligated to explain yourself so you can, cater to other people. But you can't do that. You don't need to do that. You do not need to do that at all. Say no, stand firm, and keep it moving.